Welcome to my channel, everyone. Today we're looking at a side of Michael Jordan that people don't talk about enough. Not the championships, not the sneakers, but how basketball became his escape during one of the toughest personal stretches of his life. When MJ came back to the NBA with the Wizards, it wasn't about fairy tale endings. He was 38 years old, on older knees, on a rebuilding team. No Scottie, no Phil, no dynasty. Just him, the game, and a new challenge. And behind the scenes, things were even heavier. Only a few months after announcing his comeback, his wife at the time, Juanita, filed for divorce. They had been married for over a decade and had 3 kids together. That's not just headlines, that's real life, real family, real emotional weight. While fans were debating his stats and whether he could still drop 30, Jordan was walking into practices and games with his personal life shifting in a major way. And that's where his quote hits different. He said, "When you have personal issues, sometimes work is a great avenue to deal with it and move on. Things will work out in the long run." That's classic MJ. Not dramatic, not emotional in public, just locked in. For him, the court wasn't just competition. It was structure, it was focus, it was control when other parts of life felt uncertain. Think about that Clippers game right after the divorce news went public. He didn't look like vintage Jordan that night. Tough shooting, heavy minutes, but he still showed up. And as that January went on, he reminded everyone he could still hoop at an elite level. Big scoring nights, back-to-back 40-point games, carrying a young team while dealing with real-life pressure off the court. That's something a lot of people can relate to, even outside sports. Sometimes when life feels messy, work becomes the place where your mind gets a break, a place where effort equals results, a place where you know the rules. For Jordan, basketball had always been that safe zone, the place where he could channel emotion into performance. But it also shows something else about him. His Wizards run wasn't just about legacy, it was also about coping, about routine, about not sitting still with everything going on. Some people shut down during hard times. MJ leaned into the grind. It didn't lead to playoff runs or storybook endings, but it did show another layer of his mentality. Keep moving, keep working, trust that things will sort themselves out eventually. Conclusion: Michael Jordan's Wizards comeback wasn't only about proving he could still score, it was also about using the game he loved to get through personal storms. His message is simple but powerful. When life hits hard, pouring yourself into something positive can help you process, grow, and keep going. Sometimes the court, or whatever your court is, becomes more than just work. It becomes therapy.